up a couple at 2nd and 8. Using his legs, it's Daniels. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Reed. He rifles one deep down the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bust through behind his pad. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
And the Trojans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you've got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
And they did tack on the extra point. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They'll go to the toss. Finding an escape route. Past the 1st down marker and still running. He's loose. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggie! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
All tied up. just about set to kick it away. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory. He might have a question or two to answer about that decision. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Back to throw, it's Mayama. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes a grab past the marker.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Lemon. It's a running room. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Lemon. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Trojans!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Smashes it with the stiff arm. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Little touch pass to the receiver. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Aggies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Reed. Looking to buy time. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it on the right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got the first down and more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Running the ball's in the Aggies' DNA. I mean, that dates back to the Junction boys.
It's the physicality. They find those guys up front that can make holes, and I think that's when you've seen the great A&M teams. Really good offensive line, paving the way for those backs and those...
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They'll run the screen. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Off the RPO, complete. Runs through the tackle.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
To the air, it's Mayava. Complete on the comeback. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Let's see what they've got on second down. Trying play action. Got a man. It's Sanders. It's a seam wide open. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
On the move. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, USC!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. And he's not going to take the touchback. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He just took it
fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that to the end zone, making a huge play.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. Just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Mayaba. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Flips it out on the screen. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. What we're going to need is change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because you did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Fires to the big fella. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Guys, how many first downs is that just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Boom. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Finds his tight end. Still running at the 40. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out from the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. There's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
And the Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Looking for a man. It's Mayaba. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the catch on the left. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Trojans have it with a first and goal. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, the defense is going to be kicking themselves for that. They knew coming into this game they had to stop this wide receiver, and it wasn't just going to be catching the football. They knew they might see him in the run game as well. Really good timing on the reverse call there. Down in the red zone, the defense just not able to catch up and make a tackle.
He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Leaves it with the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day, and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
Back to pass. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This Mike backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? Was bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
Oh, a lot of space. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here we go. The option look. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And the route is on.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
38, Texas A&M, 14.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Texas A&M offense will take over.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Buys a little time with his feet. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here.
USC, 38, Texas A&M, 14.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it on the left. Hits the crease. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aggie.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's got it. 2-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A quick pass to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Mayama. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
To the air, it's Reed. The throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Here's the handoff. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. Offense changing the play. They'll run it here on third and goal. Couldn't find any room at all, and he'll lose 7 on the play.
And this is a no-brainer. It's fourth down. We're down multiple possessions. We got to make this happen. We got to get the first down. We can't be worried about the clock. Then we got to go fast, work the sidelines to the best of our advantage to save as much clock so we can get multiple scores.
A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on fourth and goal. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, and now trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can, and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ballgame.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Makes the tackle at the 22, but it's a 15-yard gain, and now they're in business. On first down from their own 22. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to throw, it's Mayava. That's it, fly. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. There he goes. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
Firing to the right, complete. He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good.
USC 38, Texas A&M 28.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. To risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Motion from the wideout. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, the tight end was licking his chops on that slant route. I think he was trying to get vertical too quickly. He didn't look the football in, and as a result, it's a drop.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
Throws for the tight end. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Just a short pass to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Pressure coming. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
To the air on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push, and ball security, David. That's a premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And the offense sees man-to-man and right away trying to attack that slant route. Like, make an easy pitch and catch, but how about the coverage? Nice coverage on the back end, staying in his hip pocket and getting his hand on the football.
Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd down, going up top. Lofts one high and deep. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over, and they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the middle. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes some play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Going for it all. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. It's really